and it belongs to De'Aaron Fox, former clutch player of the year in the NBA. Drive, kick, Champagnie hits, and that's what he does so well, knocking down threes.
Yeah, I mean, at first possession, they get a spot up three. I mean, if you're on the weak side defending, you're not a shot blocker. You're not in the help scenario, so you've got to be more attached to your man.
It's Julian's 39th start out of 53 games this year. Here's Luke Kennard. Of course, first week in a Laker uniform. Laravia down the middle he goes. He's got Wembanyama right there and enforced him differently, obviously.
It's going to be interesting to see. No, I don't know how we're going to count it, but how many times at that rim? See how many times they drive and kick.
Did I say 32 and 50? They have 52 games played. Oh, underneath, throw it down, Jackson Hayes. Of course, they're 32 and 20 and fifth in the West. Here come the Spurs, 36 and 16 on the season. Much different, much better than last year. Here's Victor underneath, and he gets fouled from behind. In 2 of the 3 games against the Lakers this year, and he's been held under 20 in both of the 2. It might be a different story tonight. We'll see. Bumpkin on the outside. He's one of 3 southpaws now on this Laker team. Wemby to the dribble, and he can get there. 1, 2, 3 big steps, and he scores.
Layup. Somebody get in his way.
Stop the basketball. Stu's first rule is Rui missing. Weak side rebound taken by the Spurs. Castle, as you mentioned, coming off of that remarkable triple-double, anchored by 40 points. The rookie of the year, Stephon Castle. Oh, Wembanyama, the spin and the...
Can he make up some distance with his 1 or 2 steps?
8-2 out of the gate. Tall order for the Lakers, and that's probably a pun intended with Wemby in the
nice play by Bumpkin.
Yeah, the offhand, scoring in the lane.
Yeah, did a great job keeping the defender on his hip and then using that offhand.
Wemby for 3. He's starting to shoot more threes. I think it was a factor that he really wanted to score more in the paint at the beginning of the year, and he was doing just that, but he's firing away from three-point land a little bit more regularly now. Bumpkin with control. Laravia trying to lose his man Champagnie. Jake, see if he gets on a roll shooting. He's been hot and cold for sure this year. Rebound to Wembanyama. Got to stop the basketball. He's going to do it again. Over to Castle. Castle, other side finds boy. Quick passing underneath. And we're going to get a whistle.
Well, to start, he can do every facet of the game.
He's going to fire up another 3. Frozen rope is nothing but net. Yeah, you bet he's shooting more threes. How about that? He is 4 for 4 and 2 for 2 from 3. He's got 11 points already. Kennard trying to become the top 3-point shooter yet again. He's already done that twice in his career. Wemby, how hot is he? He's going to try to get to the rim, and he runs into foul. So you mentioned it, Stu, the leading scorer in Gonzaga history. Drew Timme will be coming in. Victor on the line this year. Free throw shooting 81%. How about this right now from Cerritos Auto Square? Tuning in. All the stars. Well, I'm not going to disrespect anybody out on the floor for the Lakers, but the main stars, how about that? For the Lakers, not in uniform tonight, led by Reeves, LeBron, and Luka. Rui gonna shoot a 3. That's gonna clank off the back iron and the window. Picked up by the Spurs. Wembanyama again. Boy, he's playing point guard. He's playing everything so far. That would have counted had it have gone. And
change a little bit outside the 3-point line. Then, maybe kick it and set up your half-court defense.
All right, Wemby on the line. We're going to throw it down to Mike. I know it's a long laundry list, but give me some updates on the guys that aren't playing tonight.
Yeah, let's see how we do here, Billy. Trained. J.J. Redick did offer, though, that day-to-day listing is literal, so we'll see how he feels tomorrow. As for Austin Reeves, this was all last night, but that's also considered kind of a minor thing. So hopefully they'll get everybody back. Oh, wait, there was one more, Billy. DeAndre Ayton,
yes.
Right? He had the knee.
Second violation for the Spurs, and Luke Kennard knocks down the technical. The Lakers down by 12.
It's probably the best defensive game for San Antonio all year, and they held the Lakers to 91 when you look at the defensive efficiency numbers on that one.
There's a play, a turnover that Victor caused. Reached out with that long arm and knocked the ball free.
Lakers had 15 turnovers last night. Again, they were in the game nearly the entire way as Bufkin hits for three.
Bufkin might have to go for 30 or so tonight to keep the Lakers anywhere near.
Wemby looking for more. He's got 17 straight points. 17 of the 20. Victor Wembanyama. LaRavia with the answer back. A little string music from three-point land.
I said it earlier, I'd be very surprised if Victor played more than 20 minutes.
Oh, Fox puts a great move on underneath, and he will go to the free.
Get one to fall, it helps your confidence quite a bit.
Well, for De'Aaron, his scoring has continued to go down.
Quick start for this Spurs team. Let's Luka with these big first quarter outputs here.
Yeah, Luka, of course, makes his mark, sets the tone. Just about every night, no matter who it's against. For the Lakers, Luka's still the leading scorer in the NBA. Kennard has got Wemby right in front of him. Now he waits and has a little bit of room. So Wemby
just relaxed and allowed the step-through kind of shot there for Luke.
Spurs alone in second place in the West, 4 back of OKC, and they're all healthy and playing.
Oh my goodness!
That is quite an array of talent. So Wembanyama looking for more. That makes it 18. Cavalier. Now James Harden.
If Victor plays the whole first quarter, he could have 50.
Easily. He could go 30 if he plays and gets the opportunities, because we're not even halfway through the first quarter. 24-13. Glad you're with us here on Spectrum Sportsnet on NBA TV tonight. Also, here is Kennard right back out for LaRavia. It's a pick. He's going to try to get to the rim. Again, patrolling under there is Wembanyama. He was not going to get it over. Blocks with 103 with Jay Huff, and he's done it in 15 less games. It's pretty remarkable. At tonight's game, Easter Seals Disability Services and the Lakers are teaming up to celebrate the disability community. Say disability with pride.
Well, their best bet now is to try to, but the Spurs surround Victor with so many good offensive players that if you send that second, possibly third player to him, you're just asking for
underneath. He's got another lob and a layup. There's a career high any quarter for Wemby, and Stephon gets the assist. Long shot, long rebound. Here they come. The right-hand side, it's Castle coming off that big-time triple-double. Out for Champagnie. Champagnie, drive, kick. Victor for three. Wemby on the way. Oh, that rolls around and spills out.
I think he even has the Laker crowd.
I was going to say
that he makes every shot.
There was a definite gasp from the Laker crowd when that one went out. LaRavia deep and down. Fresh snow for Jake.
And that's 2 for Jake from long distance.
Here's Victor. Down the middle he goes. No resistance, 0 resistance. 23 first quarter points. And that noise you hear is everybody communicating throughout the NBA community right now saying, are you seeing this?
And there's over 5 minutes still to play in the quarter.
Here he goes, the middleman with the dribble after a Laker turnover. Champagnie. He's going to try to get into the paint. He does. He lays it up and misses, but we've got a foul. Called by Scott Foster. Month and a half or so ago. That's some pretty good scoring games.
You're starting the second quarter.
Well, getting an opportunity. He should play big minutes tonight. He finds Vando. Now to connect. Catch, shoot. Won't score. Tap trying to keep it alive. That time was LaRavia. And at the other end, a lob in the jam on the break. And Harper finishes on the assist from De'Aaron Fox.
Right now, this is a clinic.
Here's a behind-the-back pass, and it's kicked. And LaRavia with those 3 fouls, taking it out. Jake was 2 for 5 from the floor, had 8 points in the first quarter. Oh, good move that time. Blocked by Cornette. Boy, the initial move by Vando, thought he was going to free himself. Lakers can't get back, and they are streaking down the floor, and Harper finishes again from Fox.
Not can't, don't. They could, they didn't.
Fast break points, 9 for San Antonio. Connect short, rebound Cornette, 51-30. Lakers 100 points a game on the bench. But they got to play defense. Here's Fox. That's tapped, and it's taken by Connect. Second year in the league. Now Drew Timme. Well, Bronny's open if he wants it. And he shoots it over the big fella. Can't score. Harrison Barnes with the rebound. And Wembanyama will be coming in at the next whistle. So will Jackson Hayes and Kobe Buffkin. Bryant on the outside. Carter Bryant. And another slam dunk in them. We'll see how they do. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Rui is out there along with Bronny, Jax, Jake, and Kobe Buffkin. LaRavia with the left hand, and he scores. So this is going to ride with Jake, I think, as long as he can.
I mean, he's got 3 fouls, and he's the only guy out there that's got right now as much time, maybe him and Rui.
Now, Steph Castle, 6 assists, no turnovers. Fox has 4 assists, no turnovers. Shooting 51%, 36% from downtown. And that one settles in as a team. San Antonio, they're right around the middle of the pack shooting free throws. They are very good at taking care of the basketball, though, and it's showing here tonight. They've only turned it over 1 time. They're in the top 5 in the NBA in that stat. Ball inbound now to Buffkin, who was signed to a 10-day contract. Now has a 2-way deal secured. Hayes. Buffkin's going to let it go.
And it's still going.
Yeah, in the middle. Fox, Wembanyama. Is he going to try it again? Oh, look at him. He's just holding it like a loaf of bread as he moves in there towards the rim.
Like a grateful bad.
Yeah, something like that. 4-on-1. And they're going to let Fox score. LaRavia had to make a decision. He goes, all right, I think I'll take Wembanyama. That wasn't going to work anyway.
It really didn't matter.
Yeah.
Jake couldn't do anything with either decision. Another steal.
Another turnover. This time, oh, Wembanyama, what a play off the glass.
Well, you see how much he ran down the floor? He was the only Spur that came down thinking that it was just going to be an easy one for De'Aaron Fox.
I think what we learned with Reeves last week, that doesn't count officially as an assist. Although it was a spectacular pass. And here's Jack scoring. Man, this is all-star game type stuff that's going on right now. On the outside, hitting the 3. I mean, they can do absolutely no wrong. No wrong against this makeshift Laker lineup tonight.
You know, they might put up 90 in the first half.
Here they go again, pushing the pace. Doesn't matter who's in there. All the way blocked that time by the Lakers and out of bounds.
Another look at that play from De'Aaron Fox.
Wembanyama. Buffkin stayed with Wembanyama, and Fox said, I don't want to lay it in. I want to give it to my big guy.
He's got 29 points in, what, 10 minutes of play?
Here's Bronny. Yep, on a 9-for-12 shooting night. Nobody else in double figures. Kennard nearly loses it. Somehow gets it to Jackson Hayes. He doesn't even want to challenge, and he doesn't score. That's a good play by Hayes.
Well, a little head fake froze Victor just enough so he could get that shot up and over the top.
Yeah, give Jax credit on that one. Wembanyama guarded by Bronny. And Bronny fouls him, or no? Offensive foul. In one more game than he did all last season with his appearance here tonight. Luke finds Jackson Hayes, and the Lakers turn it over for the 7th time. Going down the middle. And here's Barnes going to shoot a 3, and he hits it. That is their 6th three-pointer. Lakers have made 3. Points off of turnovers, 10 for San Antonio.
They have 65 points with still 7 minutes to play.
Buffkin in and out. No, taken out by Wembanyama. This will be extended garbage time. Bryant. Once the Lakers get their act together. Trying 2 in a row. They don't get there, and Rui's got it. Lakers were out rebounded by a healthy margin last night. Lost to OKC. A game that was interesting because there was no Luka and no Shea. So the 2 MVP candidates did not play. And Kennard hits from 15 feet. Out of Duke, just like his head coach, J.J. Redick. Castle surveys the floor out on top, standing on the logo. Wemby comes all the way out to the three-point line, dumps it into Castle. They go into the corner. Three-pointer is going to be short. And the Lakers have an opportunity. We are exactly, in a couple of seconds, halfway through the second quarter.
Just a little.
The Lakers have won 8 out of 12 coming in tonight. How about this? Periodically this year about point differential. The Lakers have been in negative country as far as that's concerned. They're finally in positive land, but if this maintains, they're going right back into the negative look. Vassell with the hook pass. I was going to say Vassell now has a rebound and an assist. He had gone 7 minutes early and hadn't put up a stat, but he picks up an assist right there. That was during the time when Wembanyama was doing everything himself. Luke's got it for the Lake Show. Kennard finding Hayes, turning, shooting, not getting. Wembanyama has his 6th rebound. Castle right back for Wembanyama. Was thinking about the three. This is big on little right here. He goes in and scores again. That's 31 in the first half. Mike, what about the point differential I was talking about?
Well, I like when you start to get into that, Billy. You know that very well. I guess I would just say this. This is the kind of season where you almost have to just not consider the point differential for the Lakers. You like 3 net ratings points down. You know, and so that one blowout can ruin that whole thing. It's sometimes we can focus on it a little bit too much. Is that music to your ears too?
No,
that I'm saying that we actually overrated sometimes?
I'm just trying to figure out what point. Do you get an award for point differential?
Well, no, listen. Mike is a big Premier League guy, and I love the Premier League too. Fulham's my team. Man U is his team, and goal differential means everything. Doesn't mean a darn thing in the NBA, but most of the teams, when they're playing well, have a big-time plus point differential. Here's Rui, 2-on-1. He goes all the way.
Great play.
What an effort to deny him.
What a great play and qualify with number
not
of
quite
attempts.
yet for the leaders.
Yeah, it just doesn't qualify.
But that was his 2nd attempt and 2nd make. Wembanyama guarded by Kennard. Look at this mismatch. Hello.
I mean, I don't understand why they're switching that play to begin with. I mean, not that anybody can do a, stop him when he's that deep, but you got to put somebody like Jackson Hayes on him and keep him on him if you can.
That's now 38 paint points. Rui over Wembanyama. Jackson tries to keep it alive, cannot. Now to the right-hand side, this is Bryant. Carter Bryant has 8 points already in the game. Wembanyama, we're going to foul out on top.
Serious foul trouble.
Yeah, the guy with the basketball is 1 away from elimination. These 30.
Look at that, Bill.
What's that?
Look at that. Do you see that graphic? Most points the Lakers have given up in the first half.
Ever, all time.
Is that EVER?
EVER. Ever. You saw it tonight.
Wow.
History in the wrong way for the Lakers.
The wrong way is right.
They had given up 83 to the Celtics back in 1959. So at least the Celtics are off the record book. Wemby's 37. That's the high for any individual in the first half of the NBA this year. Nobody has had more. Pretty good ball movement. Barnes flyby by Buffkin, and he hits a 3. So they immediately get right back at it.
Well, they've got the Lakers in chase mode defensively. I mean, one dribble penetration, and the Lakers have to try to match up, and then they're in chase mode, and it's opening up the floor for all of the Spurs.
I remember Steph Castle as Kennard goes all the way. That's layup line stuff, and he scores. Remember, Steph Castle was playing well, like always, and then hit the floor after a great challenge and blocking Rui Hachimura, and he is not starting. I'm not even sure he's out there on the bench.
Oh, when you have a fall like that and a lead like they have, he shouldn't play anymore.
Yeah, he's done. Buffkin, that won't go down. Rebound now to Wembanyama. So 1 more rebound, he'll have a double-double. He's got 37 and 9. Kennard nearly knocked it away. Now it's a turnover. That's only their 4th turnover.
Well, those standstill passes or catches sometimes can get you in trouble. You like to be coming to meet the ball on most passes.
Here come the Lakers with Hachimura, little reverse layup, no good. Follow that time by Jackson Hayes. Slam, dunks it home. And they're going to push it right out of the net. Taken by De'Aaron Fox, all those years in Sacramento, of course. Barnes. Champagny, whose brother is also in the league. Also a good shooter. Now Fox, little fallback, step back. Wemby, tap, goes right to Barnes. That's going to be an air ball. That doesn't happen.
Bit of the season. Now they haven't. Did he didn't start tonight, did he, or did he? Harrison Barnes.
Harrison Barnes did not.
No, they have him coming off the bench now.
Yeah, and he's working on his third straight Ironman season, playing in every game. He's one of those guys you count on every single night. Champagny down the middle he goes, all the way. Lakers reach in, knock it away, but foul. The way of the
That's
NBA.
not the way it is anymore. You can tell he's old school.
Harrison Barnes out of North Carolina. James was here for the pregame show, so we'll shout out the Tar Heels. All right, how about this right now from Morongo?
Frozen Happy Hour. Half-price cocktails, beers, and flights. Morongo.
Today, of course, AD has been traded to the Wizards. Boy, he's been involved with a couple of deals here in the last year. Who would have thunk? But no longer with Dallas, and they are on a slide. They've lost 7 in a row entering tonight. I believe they play tomorrow. Here's Hachimura, and that's short. De'Aaron Fox trying to blow right past the defense. Kicks a corner, ball movement. They swing it around to Vassell. Vassell hasn't really joined in the fun tonight. He was looking to shoot that one. He only has 3. 2 in double figures, though. Bryant, the Southern California product. So he's coming home to Southern California, and he's playing well. We'll see him a little bit. Wembanyama, now to the right-hand side. Barnes, lob, Wemby nearly
He just
got
ran over.
Talented, too, huh? Buffkin.
Even more so than he's tall.
Yep. In the attacking 47. Corner, Luke Kennard. Ooh, dips in and comes out. So Kennard, who got the start tonight, he hasn't hit a 3, so that's the big surprise. Wembanyama, look at him falling back, nearly got the bounce. Rui with the rebound. That's his 3rd. Rui is just 2 for 11 tonight.
When Wemby gets a little stronger and he can absorb contact, then there's going to be absolutely nothing to do with him. You can just watch him.
Jake.
Got 4 on the clock.
Yeah, down the middle he goes all the way. Throw it up and miss it.
That's the Wemby effect there.
Yeah, didn't really go for the block at all. He lobs down to the other end for De'Aaron Fox. Wanted to give it right back to him. Finally does. Wemby tried to tip it in.
Jake is done for the evening.
He's already... Barnes launches. Got it. Harrison Barnes. That's their 11th made 3. Lakers have made 6. Rui, been a tough shooting night for him, as mentioned. One of the top 3-point shooters, and he hasn't made one. He's 0 for 3. Buffkin needs to get rid of it. Wanted Hachimura, no. Taken by Wemby. Here they come. It's a 4-on-2, 5-on-2. Lakers are really slow getting back. And now they're going to have a bunch of guys at the other end. One of them is Jackson Hayes to throw it down with 2 hands.
Smartly, De'Aaron Fox just said, here, you can have the dunk. I've got a big lead. No need to do anything silly.
Wembanyama turning, shooting, comes up short. Victor has shot it 19 times tonight.
19 in 23 minutes.
Yeah.
But he's made a bunch.
Yeah, he's made 12 of them. Kennard, corner. There's his first 3 of the night. Ring it up for Luke. Just shy of a sellout here tonight. Corner 3. Lakers are all over that rebound, led by Rui.
Good challenge on that shot attempt by Jackson Hayes. You never know if that is what caused the shooter to miss.
Kennard, double digits with 14. Ooh, he tried to get it to Jackson Hayes, I believe. I don't think that was a shot.
I think it was a pass, got deflected.
And Fox with Kennard right on his hip, and he beats him to the rim for more points in the paint, making 46 now for San Antonio. We're going to see, I think, their subs for the rest of the game in only a matter of moments. They'll start trickling in. Kennard, wide open is Vando. Vando in the corner, can't hit it. Weak side rebound Devin Vassell out of Florida State, played there a couple of years. He was out with an abductor strain, but he's been back now for, what, 8 games? Underneath Champagny, trying to find an outlet and was looking for Fox and out of bounds. Points, a couple of assists. Now he's trying to ward off Harper. Terminates the dribble. Rui on the right wing side. Wembanyama comes walking out and he steals it. Boy, those long arms, not going to get it past him, are you?
Victor behind the dribble.
Behind the back, then fumbles it. Yeah. Looked great for a while.
Yeah.
Ronnie, oh, what a pass, and streaking down the middle. Throwing it down with the left hand, Rui. Good dish by Bronny. The Lakers run the break. 9 fast break points for them. Wemby, he double up. Vassell, Harper, right back for Wembanyama. His 3, got it. Got it. Which means he's got 40.
No, he had to get that last one because the next dead ball, he's headed to the sideline.
Rui spinning. Confronts Harper. Oh, and Bronny couldn't quite get it. He hits the 40 mark. 40 in 26 minutes, and he has 40 on 20 shots.
Look at that shot there by Vassell. Gee. I mean, right in the face of the defender.
He had a game back in 2023. 36 points against the Lake Show. He's going to go all the way to the other end and throw it down. More points off of turnovers. That's 16 now for San Antonio. 104-68. Corner, Vando.
Vandy missed the shot on the other end, or other side of the floor from three-point land, but not that time.
You know how many he has? 3-pointers he's made now as a Laker? 50. Thought I'd give that to him. 50 for Vando.
As a Laker, huh?
As a Laker. Yeah, there you go. He'd be thrilled with it. Vando is. Here's Ronnie. Did they get a piece of that? Might have.
They sure altered it a bit.
You know, Cornette trying to do his best. Wemby bringing it to dribble out of the backcourt. Keldon Johnson. He went 13 minutes earlier. We're going to get Bryant in a minute. Lakers are going to drop their 21st game, unfortunately, tonight as Harper misses. Rebound taken by Timmy, and he throws it away.
Now see, then that kind of a turnover is on Timmy. Because he's got his vision. He's looking to see where he passes. He knows where the defender is. The guy catching the pass has his head turned. He doesn't know where he is.
Kleba picks up his second rebound, too. 15-81. We got a foul away from the basketball.
Kleba was trying to.
They're actually tied with Atlanta for the fewest games. So obviously this streak of 15 out of 18 at home evens things up, as Stu says. It all evens out at the end. Turning and nearly scoring would have counted and going to the line. Well, Maxey tonight with 5 points. How about this right now from BMW?
Find the soul of BMW in those who drive it.
Maxey off the bench. Laker bench has been outscored 48-32.
The Lakers have been out. The bench has been outscored 115-82. The whole bench has been out there all game.
Yeah. If you want to look at the 5 guys, if it was a playoff game that would probably start, they're the 5 guys that did not suit up tonight. Smith Jr. Harper was looking to split the defense. You're going to get it right back. Little 2-man game on the perimeter. Ball fake. Here's a 3-pointer. Rebound to connect. We played a minute and a half here in the 4th and final quarter. One more before the All-Star break on Thursday. That one settles in for connect.
A nice little soft touch here by Dalton.
The Lakers second in true shooting and second in effective field goal shooting. A little more advanced stats this year. Oh, Kelly Olynyk certainly showed some patience that time. He scores around Timmy.
Just Just a subtle head fake, and Timmy was lost.
No matter where Kelly has found himself or wearing a uniform, he is a very good offensive player. Connect, three. Oh, the push by Olynyk. Easiest play to call of it in a while.
He's coming in as well.
He's been out with an MCL sprain, but he had been in full contact work down with the South Bay Lakers. Chris Mannion. He's appeared in only 4 games this year, total of 14 minutes, and he's got the basketball right now. Timmy, flyby. Timmy, three. Timmy scores. When undrafted in the 2023 draft, how about that? You're the leading scorer in the history of your school. You got to battle to get into the NBA. Bryant.
There's been a lot of those, Billy.
I know there are. How about
some have never got into the NBA?
I know. So many great undrafted players now all of a sudden. I wouldn't say all of a sudden, but I mean, there are some stars in this league that went undrafted. Into the corner. It's going to be long. Got a chance for the break. J-Mac trying to bounce pass.
Good hustle.
They're on the floor. The scrum and the jump. No, Bismack is in.
That should have been an offensive foul. Biyombo just pushed Bufkin out of the way. He didn't even get a chance to jump.
In the NBA, also played professionally in Spain.
This is just did it again. He got caught this time.
He's got those arms out in emoji-like. Like what?
That's the exact same thing he did in the first jump ball.
With the basketball, Kobe Bufkin. Find that Laker logo. Thero, of course, loves playing above the rim like so many do in this league. Pass in traffic. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Laker. Right, Stu, doesn't matter what the score is, when it is, you got to ref exactly the same.
Absolutely.
That's your gig.
Absolutely.
Chris has got it on the outside, and it gets stolen, but a foul on the line. And he's in the book. Autographed items of your favorite players. Download the app now and enter every Tuesday from 4 to 5 for your chance to win. See official rules at Lakers.com/app drops. You know who could use all that?
Who can use all that?
Michael Thompson.
Wow, wait a...
Hey, those Zubas. Hey, we see those just about every day. Look, Michael loves what he wears. Here's a lob underneath. Down 25. J-Mac behind the back. Olynyk was thinking about the three. Ran into Timmy. Olynyk again bounces over to Johnson. Of course, Olynyk is another Gonzaga great. Bryant in the corner. Weak side rebound. It's going to belong to the Lakers. Oh, save! What a save by Thero. Boy, everybody had given up on the
Yeah.
play.
Everybody but Thero.
He was the only one. Tell you what, they may call a timeout if the Lakers score here. I'm being serious. The Lakers are really outplaying them right now. Timmy scores.
A nice drop step by Drew.
Keldon Johnson hammers it. (12-2) Laker run. Ronnie, again, as I mentioned earlier, he's now played one more game than he did all of last year. This is game 53. They leave J-Mac alone, and he makes no mistake. Timeout. 6:20. Clock's moving here at Crypto.com Arena. 20 games over 500, soon to be 21, San Antonio. Oh, tipped up. Good try that time by Connect. It rolls, and it's taken by the Spurs. Again, this is their high water mark of the year. As far as games over 500, Bryant down the middle, good passing, and Olynyk scores. Nearly a charge. Nick Smith Jr. was trying to take it that time and actually took the physical beating, but didn't get the foul. Good to see Thero. Great young man to do Thero. Here is the ball taken by Bismack.
That's what he's out there for, a little rim protection and rebounding. It's always been his forte.
I was going to say, you got to be doing something right if you're employed that many times, that many different teams in 15 years. They'll find a spot for you. Harper, ooh, flyby. J-Mac moves in for a little 15-footer and couldn't draw iron.
But he picks up a steal.
Here he goes all the way and scores, so he made up for it. All right, we've entered the final 5 minutes of the game, brought to you by Murungu Casino Resort and Spa. Post-game show following us. Back in the studio, El Segundo. Dallas will be here on Thursday. Cooper Flagg and company. In the NBA. Very light schedule. Hey, many aspects of the league are built by Black history, shaped by Black players, coaches, employees, and fans. This Black History Month and beyond, the NBA celebrates the excellence that moves the game forward. Tomorrow, though, boy, nearly a full slate. 14 games tomorrow in the NBA. Get your fantasy team ready because they're probably playing tomorrow.
Good hustle by dude. He's such a different player when he has attack on his mind.
So he's got a chance for double digits tonight. He's played 21 minutes. That guy right there has had a really nice game.
Yeah, Bryant?
Yeah, Carter Bryant.
Yeah, he's had a real nice game.
Again, their big concern will be Stephon Castle and how he is.
Problem was the floor hit him harder.
You know, one of the keys tonight, and a lot of it has to do with the victorians every night by 16 points a game in the paint. I mean, that's just like every night. They're just doubling them up on them there, and it's a 64-46 this evening.
And it's not always, or it's not all Victor. I mean, they've got so many talented players that can, you know, get into the paint off the dribble.
And the Lakers weren't putting up any resistance to that. Lob underneath. Oh, his way.
And he's shaking his head thinking, yeah, you caught me.
Got his hand caught in the cookie jar, Stu.
Yes, he did.
As we're up here in Chick's Nest, top the sideline, Crypto.com arena. All the way, Bryant. There you go. That's aggressive.
That's aggressive. That's aggressive.
And he gets to double digits with 10. All the way, boy, going hard to the rim that time. Big time lottery pick, Harper. He's going to be a huge part of this team. And again, when he was picked, everybody was saying, what, they need another guard? I mean, you got Castle, you got Fox. Spoils the riches.
Nice usage of the left hand by Dalton Connect, else he's eating leather.
Connect's got 8.
Approaching the 2.5-minute mark, his players are all over the floor. Bronny, one of them.
Next long trip is going to be just a day shorter, but a little more warmer climbs. Starting with 2 games in 4 days in Houston. Underneath, Olynyk. Good move.
He had it the entire possession. I was just getting ready to comment that this is an ugly possession, but the end result was pretty.
The Lakers are going to be 14 and 10 at home, 21 and 14 against the West. San Antonio, when you're winning that many games, you got to be good on the road, and they're about to win their 17th away from home. And again, they are starting the rodeo trip. Dalton, there is contact, offensive foul in the next couple of days. Bryant. Good name. And of course, Brian the Hulkster. alongside doing stats.
More points in the paint. Not that it matters. He goes up to 2 regardless.
70. Lakers never led. Wire to wire goes San Antonio tonight. And this will do it for the season series. It's the first time San Antonio's, they score again.
Ronnie again.
Ronnie, he's got 12. First time San Antonio's going to take this season series since 2018-19. Lakers had taken the last 3. And this is the first time since 2016-17 that San Antonio has won 2 times in a year or in a season against the Lakers in Los Angeles.